All right. Hello. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Chair's a little squeaky this morning. You know the routine. Gonna take a minute or two to get a few people on here. Jump on. If you jump on, say hello. Whether it's on the live or if you're watching this later on today or tomorrow. Appreciate you coming on. And we'll get started here in just a minute. I want to see how everybody is doing this week. Busy week this week. Busy week. Andrew, good morning, brother. Good morning to you. Always a pleasure to see you on here, and thank you for sharing the shows like you do. Appreciate you. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Give the missus my best. Where are you? Are you traveling right now, Andrew? Did I see that you guys were traveling somewhere? You got a huge thing on November 5th. What is it? Now you got to say something. Tell us. Tell us what it is, man. Don't just sit there and tease us with it. Tell us what it is. Folks, Andrew's got a big thing on November 5th. Your home thing. Yeah, you've been traveling quite a bit lately. We'll get started here in just a minute. Lots to cover this week. And I guess the first thing I should probably do to start your swearing in for what? The thing I should probably start out with, everybody, because I know somebody's going to leave a comment. So I'm gonna bring up the elephant in the room right now. I am not wearing a bow tie today, and there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get into that here in just a moment. But I'm going to wait just one more minute here. See if we can get a few more people on. That's all I'm going to give you. Andrew, you suck. I'm kidding. All right, November 5th. I got it, brother. I got it. I trust you. All right, let's get started. Share this out. I love you too, bro. I love you too. Share this out to people. Let's get some people on here. Patty Catter. Well, there goes the neighborhood. And that's all the time we have today, folks. Patty's on, so we're signing off. No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're gonna get started. We are going to get started today, and the first thing I'm gonna bring up the elephant in the room. Like I said, I'm not wearing a bow tie today, and the reason is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? And this tie is very special to me. It is pink, and I'm gonna see if you guys can see that, but it's got the breast cancer awareness little emblem there. And yeah, this is why I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this tie. This is my grandmother passed in September. It was September 18th of 2018, I believe, and we all had this tie. So this is important to me. So this is the tie. This I'm gonna wear until I ordered a bow tie, a pink bow tie for this month, but it hasn't come in yet. So this is why. And those of you out there, maybe some of you have suffered or have gone through or know someone or have a family member or whatnot that has had breast cancer and whatnot. So this is what we're doing. That's why I'm wearing the tie. Patty, you're blowing up the thing here. I'm going to get to that here in just a second. Stand by. And you can't hear me well. Well, maybe you should turn up your volume. Nicole, thank you. Good morning to you. Christina, I saw you on here. Good morning. So, yeah, I wanted to start off. So this month, I'm going to change up the tie a little bit. As soon as the bow tie comes in, it's going to be pink. and it's because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's important to me, which is why longest time I haven't honestly, to be honest with you, I have not worn this tie, even brought this tie out since 2018, since my grandma's passing. So I thought it was appropriate. I think it's appropriate, and if you have a loved one or whatnot, and you want to share that, by all means, put their names down there, and let's remember them. Or if you've suffered or gone through breast cancer yourself or whatnot, let us know. So, Grammy, I know you're up there. This one's for you. All right. So wear pink this month. This month, wear pink, and I'm comfortable with my sexuality, so I'm wearing pink. All right, there we go. Hey, this week's been a busy week. Monday, I had the opportunity. I got a call from my buddy Dave Bray USA, and he says, "Hey man, need you to come golfing." I haven't golfed in a long time, but I went out because it was in support of the local several nonprofit organizations in and around Pennsylvania that support the local veteran community and whatnot, and they call it the Patriot Par 3 Challenge, and it was a doozy. Had a lot of fun, raised some money, and it was a good time. So to all of you that showed up Monday for the Patriot Par 3 Challenge, it was 36 holes. We did 18. Back couldn't hold it, but we did 18. It was raining, and it was a fun time. So all the veterans that came out to that got to meet and network with some of the local veterans here. I haven't had the opportunity to really do that, so that was good, and it was a good time. All right, let me. Oh, here we go. Wow, you guys love it, Pat. Thank you, Kenneth. Good morning, brother. Who had? Yeah. All right. Calling all community heroes. We got one more mission. There's one more mission. What is it? It's an organization. One More Mission is a nonpartisan. It's nonpartisan, non-party affiliated opportunity for patriots of all to kind of continue to support and defend the Constitution. Okay. If you go to onemoremission.com, you'll be able to check it out. Again, it's non-partisan, non-party affiliated. They don't care if you're left, right, down the middle, green, blue, purple. It doesn't matter. But we're going through, and I'm bringing this up because election's next month, right? So they're looking for first responders and military veterans to work at the polls, so we can ensure the staging and oversight to ensure free and fair elections now and in the future. So if you go to onemoremission.com, and if you are law enforcement, firefighter, first responder, military veteran, and you want to get involved in your local community, go sign up today. It's free to sign up. So go check it out. That's onemoremission.com. Pretty cool things that they're doing over there. You're going to hear me bring it up here the next several weeks. So check it out. What else? I got to give a shout out. Shout out to my tax fella. The wife and I drove to New Jersey yesterday, celebrated our 3-year anniversary, and we drove to New Jersey to make a delivery. My tax fella is one of our sponsors here at Heroes Media Group. They do our bookkeeping, all of our taxes at the end of the year. They have a fantastic team. If you are a business owner or you just need help with your taxes and whatnot, go to mytaxfella.com. Anthony and his staff are amazing. So we went to their New Jersey office yesterday, and Anthony is also a client of HMG Beverage, our sister company. He ordered 100 pounds of our coffee, and it was absolutely amazing. So a big shout out to him for his support. He also ordered a dozen hats as well. So I just want to give Anthony and his entire team over at My Tax Fella a shout out. It was great seeing you guys yesterday. You guys have done so much over the last 7-8 years that we've been working together. So thank you very much for that. Giveaway. I haven't done a giveaway in, forever, right? So let's do a giveaway today. We're going to do it's going to be a Savage one too. Savage giveaway. We got our friends over at Simper Savage sent us a bunch of stuff. But today, I'm going to do their Savage Centurion, which is their Italian. But there's more. And their Savage Caesar, which is their Caesar vinaigrette. Both of these are just amazing, okay? So we're gonna do a giveaway today. What should I do to see who wins? You know what? You have to DM us at Heroes Media Group. Send us a DM and put get some. That's it. This closes tonight, 8 p.m. I'm only doing this till 8 p.m. But there's more. I'm also going to throw in 2 sample packs of our Heroes United coffee from HMG Beverage. So you're going to get 2 and 2 today only. DM, if you're listening and you want this, DM us at the Heroes Media Group on our Facebook page. DM us and just put get some. That's all you got to put. Get some. You got until 8 p.m. tonight to send it. I'm going to pick a winner tomorrow morning and announce it, and then get your info, and then we'll send it over to you this weekend. What else? We got new shows. Man, let me tell you something, man. Talk about blessings, man. It's absolutely amazing. We've got, let's see here, Fighting the Shades coming. We've been talking about them for a little while. Will has been doing a lot of fantastic things, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of that next month with you. Behind the Brand with our friend Kaylin. She's coming, getting some new show content pumped out here. ROA is a new one. Not sure if I was supposed to mention it or not, but I did. Cat's out of the bag. And then we got a new one coming up here in just a couple weeks. Chasing Happiness is another one. I was just on this show. Go check it out. You can actually see my ugly mug on their Facebook page, Chasing Happiness. So all of these shows are going to be joining the Heroes Media Group Network here at the first week of November. So we're super excited, and we're happy to have these people come on and these shows come on board with us as we continue to grow. So awesome stuff. All right, listen, enough rambling. We got to get into what happened with the shows this week, because there is a lot of stuff that's been going down. So give me just a second here. Yeah, that's good. Good coffee. You can get yours. Go to hmgbeverage.com. All right, first up, we got the S3 with JD. Those of you that have been following Heroes Media Group for quite a while probably know JD. JD comes around during the sports season for his sports show. And this week on the SD, they're kicking off headlines with jokes, as they tend to do, and it's super funny. So they got jokes, buy or sell locks of the week, fantasy start your fantasy. Those of you that are in fantasy leagues, are you gonna start them or sit them? Plus, JD and Lady M continue their head-to-head picks for the season, with JD making up some ground. I'm actually shocked that somebody else is beating him right now, and I'm happy about it. So that's awesome. And then of course, JD, the Giants and the Packers, they traveled to London. So that's and then he leaves some snark comments about my Packers, but whatever. So that's this week's the S3 with JD. Make sure you check it out. Next up, we got Rise Up Life on Fire from the organization Battled, the number 2B, battle2b.org. They are doing a fundraiser right now. If you go over to battle2b.org, or if you go to Battle2B Facebook page, you can see what their fundraiser stuff that they're doing there. So go check that out. Great show that she does over there as well. The Decision Hour, I'm slacking. My show's going to come out later today, but actually tonight I'm talking psychedelics. What? Yeah, seriously. Talking psychedelics with an Army veteran that went through the MDMA process, and this is something that's been going on with the federal government for quite a while. Very interesting stuff, so keep your eye out for that show. That'll be out later this evening. Next up, we got the Arms Room Show. Our friends down in Phoenix, Glenn and the crew. This week, they're discussing how guns don't kill kids and other silly gun control arguments. It is what it is, right? Take a listen. Tell us if you agree, disagree. Let's hear your thoughts on it. Next up, we have Time to Shine Today with our man Scott Ferguson. This week, he's talking real estate service, jiu-jitsu, and living a blessed life with South Florida's premier real estate advisor, Ariel Scheiser. Hope I said that right. And I'm going to put her information in the comment section here with this as well. Next up, we got Because Bikers Matter podcast. Host David, a.k.a. Vegas Showman, sits down with Jeff Riley of Motorcycle Towing Services. This was a really interesting episode, so check it out. Another great show from our friends over at Because Bikers Matter podcast. And listen, here's another thing with David. If you ride motorcycles or you're looking to potentially ride or whatnot, you really want to listen to the show. He gives a lot of great content on what kind of like the do's and don'ts and what to look for. So check that out. All right, next up we have Pushing Back Chaos, and that is not the title they're supposed to have, but this week they're talking, what are they talking about? Military operations are conducted either out in the open, with part of it, the aim being display of capability, or they're conducted in darkness, secrecy, right? Aiming to keep the enemy unaware or unsure of what's been done. During the conversation this week, the team sits down and they aim to bring this concept of open versus hidden operations into your personal domains. What do we do on a day-to-day basis, right? How much are we sharing? And this is such a good topic, because what should we be conducted in public view compared to what we should remain private? Now, there's going to be a lot of different opinions on this, but in the world that we live in now, it's 24/7 social media. As I'm sitting here in front of you guys doing this show and whatnot, it happens every single day. So when was the last time you've actually looked at your settings here in Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're currently watching the show, right? When was the last time you looked at your overall social media profile settings or your behavior on social media? How much of your life is on full display? And would a quick search by a potential or future employer be improve your career prospects? That's another thing. I've seen a lot of people and a lot of companies, they'll go on, if they have a prospect or somebody that they're interviewing, they'll go check out their social media platforms and whatnot. And listen, I know some of you are going to be like, well, if they don't hire them for this, that, or the other thing, that's discrimination, blah, blah, blah. I'm not here to make that argument right now. I'm just telling you that's a possibility. So check it out. It's good to kind of reel it in, and maybe this weekend take some time and go over your social media settings. So that's this week's Pushing Back Chaos. Power Investing People podcast. We got another show coming out tomorrow. Oscar Mike Radio. This week, he did a live show last night with the Veterans Kitchen. Great show. And the Veteran Kitchen, they talked about how they host World War II veterans. This is a really cool show. You can actually see Oscar Mike Radio live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his Facebook page. So go definitely check that out. We got the Ubaldi reports, just facts, no fiction, and I love these guys because they hit both sides of the aisle. It is a political show, and I love it because they rip up both sides of it. So go check that out. The All-American Gunslingers is actually a new show. I didn't bring that up earlier. They're coming on board as well. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll be seeing a lot of shares and stuff. They do live shows on Wednesday nights, so make sure you check that out. Next up, we have License for Love. This week is I Am Beautiful. Not me, talking about the guests. Imagine that you lost all your hair. What would you do? What would your self-esteem be like? Now, would you trade each lesson you've learned to get each strand of hair back? Is it vanity or serenity? Choose. Which is it? Interesting. This week's guest, Laura Duska, wasn't always loving, especially to herself. Finding out as a young girl that her life would change forever. As with the most profound experience, she really didn't know how much this critical moment would shape her life, or what she's done today. In this interview, Laura's very honest about her dark side of her journey, the sex, the drugs, the self-loathing type lifestyle. She thought that somehow the superficial living could fulfill her what she was missing internally. So the great thing about it was in this interview, she talks about how did it change, when did it change, where is she now, and what inspired her to become a best-selling author of children's books. Amazing story. So that's this week's License for Love. Check it out. Chris, good morning, brother. How are you? Chris, maybe if you're still on and you want to go back to the beginning of the show and listen to it, I explain why it is not bow tie today. So I'm gonna leave that to you. All right, next up we got your 6 at 6. That's the next show. We got your 6 at 6 every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. They do a round circle. They got musicians, veteran musicians that come in. It's a great show. Make sure you check it out. We got your 6 at 6 with our friends over at the People's Patriot Project. So check it out. What else do we got? Next up, we have the MSEC podcast. This one here. Helping parents talk to their child about suicide. Tough topic, but this week's podcast, it kicks off their mental health awareness series. Dr. Leskin comes on the show and discusses the topic of suicide, the warning signs of harmful behaviors, and how to have those hard conversations with your military child. If you are in the military, whether you're active duty, guard, reserve, or you're a veteran, and you have children of age that are still in school, you should be following the MSEC podcast, and you should be tracking with Military Child Education Coalition. They got a slew of great resources over there. So go check that out. That's this week's the MSEC podcast. All right, next up, we got some hot ones. Stay with me, and you're going to want to share these guys, I'm telling you. Next up, we have Environmentally Speaking. This week's topic, they're talking about the endangered right whale. How many of you remember about learning about mammals and learning about whales in school when you're younger? When you're younger? Anybody? I know I'm dating myself here. So, what do you know about the right whale? What do you know about the right whale? Well, first off, it's never wrong. Sorry, nothing on that. Okay, all right, fine. But seriously, the right whale is on the Endangered Species, and it's on the Endangered Species Act. And this week, the ladies are talking about this big, beautiful mammal. The federal government is proposing that ferries and charter boats will need to move much slower during the off seasons in Rhode Island and perhaps other areas as well. In fact, last I heard when I was looking at this and listening to this episode, they're talking about like from Massachusetts, Maine, Massachusetts, all the way down to like North Carolina. So ferries, charter boats, they'll need to move much slower during the off season. They're discussing how this is going to affect the local community and what does it mean for the endangered right whale. Here's a question that they ask. How many right whales are left in the world? I think you're going to be surprised with their answer. So check it out. It's a great episode. Learned a lot from it. Environmentally speaking, they're talking the right whale. Next up, we have Women's Expressions on Leadership, Learning, and Liberty. Another great episode. Check it out this week. This one here, going to get you hot around the collar, boys. Label Free Podcast. This week's guest is Carolyn Jewell. Carolyn is on a mission through her books, articles, and weekly podcasts, and her sex-positive seminars to break the misconception and judgment of those who choose the adult industry as their career and those who choose to be involved in an alternative relationship that deviates from what society considers the norm. It's a hot one. It's a hot topic, and it's a good episode. So check that out. That's this week's Label Free Podcast. Next up, we have... Sorry, there was a little bug that just flew right there. Next up, we have The Motivated Mindset. Jeff Demers is pumping out a new episode, bringing this show back after being on a long hiatus. But this week, he's talking about how a powerful imagination can take us on paths to success, but it can also be the number one reason why most entrepreneurs fail before they even get started. Interesting concept. Check it out. That's this week's Motivated Mindset. That's going to be coming out tomorrow, which is Saturday. Honorable mentions, the Live Free series, God's Good Table, Carry On, and Wake Up with Patty Catter. Again, folks, since we're out there, and I'm going to bring this up again. The reason why, and because Chris said something. Thank you, Steve. Good morning to you, brother. Appreciate you. Mark Peterson, big Mark Peterson, Patriot Pride, brother. Appreciate you jumping on. October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I did order a bow tie. It has not come in yet, but that's why we're wearing this tie. I wanted to represent. I didn't want to not have something on, especially for this. And then again, calling all community heroes. One More Mission. It's an organization, new organization. It is a nonpartisan, non-party affiliated, looking for first responders and military veterans to go and work at the polls during the election to ensure the staging and oversight to ensure a free and fair elections. You can sign up at onemoremission.com. Got to give a shout out again to our sponsors. My tax fella, Anthony. It was great seeing you yesterday, man. We had a blast. I got to come out there for a weekend where we just hang out, man. And those of you that need bookkeeping and stuff like that, go check out My Tax Fella. Great organization. Don't forget, hey, tonight, this is it. If you're watching this is happening right now, and you have until 8 p.m. tonight. You have to DM Heroes Media Group. We're doing a giveaway. You have the Savage Caesar and the Savage Centurion. With these two, I'm also going to throw in Heroes United sample packs. These sample packs make 1 pot of coffee. Each pack makes 1 pot of coffee. All right? So if you want this whole lot of deliciousness, all you have to do is DM me and say, get some. That's it. DM me, get some, and before 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, and then I'll put your name in a hat. I'll draw the name. I'll announce it tomorrow, and I'll get this in the mail tomorrow afternoon. All right? Go do that. What else? What else? I think that's it. That's all the shows. Great shows this week. Hey, listen, take a moment, give the shows a shout out. Love the shows. Make sure you guys come back on here later and check out the shows once I get them up here. Again, Simper Savage giveaway, Savage giveaway going on right now. HMG Beverage, our sister company, My Tax Fella, and then of course JB Auto Clothiers. You know somebody that's getting ready to transfer out of the military or leave the military, and they need a suit. Check out JB Auto Clothiers. Folks, that's all the time I got. That's it. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys. A lot of messages, a lot of comments on here. Those of you that are on here, thank you. Those of you that are on here, I'm going to ask you, share this. Let's get this out. More stuff coming this month. Busy month coming. Busy season coming. So thank you all for jumping on. Don't forget, October, wear pink this month. And let's have a great weekend, everybody. Let's have a great, great weekend. God bless you. God bless America. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.